Hello, welcome again to LearnSigns.com. Lesson number 16. You can do 16 like this also. You can do 10, 6, or rub the 6 with your thumb. 16. Just touching it once is the number 6. Remember, you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this is rub it for 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Or my preference is to do 16, you do 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9, and 20. This lesson I'm going to talk about just basic verbs, and sometimes you'll see the sign verb like that. Verbs. Speak. This is to speak or to talk. You can use it for that, speak or talk. Or you can use say, to tell, to say. This can also be talk. Speak or talk, and then say or tell, if you want to make some kind of distinction between those. Hear. And this is like you've got the sound coming in, you're hearing. Listen also. Listen or hear. There are a couple different ways to do many of these signs, but the nice thing about verbs is many times just what you would consider the natural action is a perfectly fine sign to use. So hear or listen. See. This is your two fingers, your eyes of your V hand, and you're just going to casually lay it out. See. This is something that doesn't require any effort. See. Now look, you'll take and you'll touch right up here, either finger, and then you're going to turn it out. And this is more like you take notice of something. It's more of an active thing, to look. Again, that is the distinction between the two, but one is an English word, the other one is an English word. Both of them, when you sign them, can be signed interchangeably because it's not tied necessarily to English. However, there is that visual distinction that to see is more just casual. Oh, I saw it happen yesterday. But to look at is more active. You see how the hand makes more of an active, I'm putting my attention on it. To look. Eat. You've seen this when we did home. Eat. Just take all fingers, put them together, and then you stick the food in your mouth. Eat. Drink. Now this is drink like you're holding a cup, and then you turn it up and take a drink, like water. Now to drink alcoholic type drinks, you do it with the Y. The Y makes the distinction. An alcoholic type beverage, and then just any other beverage. Drink. Smell. Now this is smell as in to use your nose to sniff something. Smell. If something stinks, something smells, then you do stink. Smell or stink. But this is the verb to smell, and you just take, and it's like you're wafting the rose smell right up to your nose. Smell. And something can smell good, or it can smell awful. Smell. Now that would come to the idea of stink. It would be more of an adjective. It's telling you how it smells, as opposed to the verb of smelling something. Smell. Walk. It's kind of odd. Do it with your 3 fingers, like a duck, like the duck feet, and you're going to walk. You'll also see it done with the whole hand, but most of the time you'll see it with the 3 fingers. To walk. Back and forth. Walk. Sit. Talked about this in the last lesson when we talked about chair. Sit. Just sit down. Take the little fingers, the little legs there. You're going to sit on the chair. Stand. The person, this is just a generic sign for a two-legged thing, in this case a person, and he's going to stand. stand. If you were sitting and you stand up, you kind of do the motion up like that. Stand. Fall. Fall, the person is standing and he fell down. Fall. Run. Run. Now this is the textbook sign for it. Run. You take your L's, both your L's, and you're going to lock the barrel of one L onto the trigger of the other L, and you're going to move them forward. Kind of wiggle all four fingers and move it forward. That's run. Or you can do run, like you're running. Run. Play. Play. This is the Y's, and you're going to shake them. This is over to the side. Play. This is the word silly. Silly. And this is play. Play is with your hands. You can do play with one hand, though most of the time you see it with two, but it needs to be to the side, not right in front of the face. Okay, because that's silly, and this is play. Like, we've talked about like before, you're going to do 5, 8, and you're going to start here at your chest, and you're going to pull your heartstring. Like, to pull the heartstring. Like. Want. Want. I believe we've covered this before too. You take your 5 hands, and you're going to turn them palms up, and then you pull back towards you into the claw. Want. Want. Okay? Basic verbs again. Speak or talk, tell or say, hear or listen, see. See, this is casual, and then look is more active. Look. Eat. Eat. Put the food in your mouth. Eat. Drink. Drink. Just a normal beverage. Smell. Smell. Walk. With either the 3s or the whole hand. Walk. Sit. Stand. Fall. Run or run. Play. And though this isn't a verb, silly. Like. Now, this like is to enjoy something, that kind of like. It's not, this book looks like that book. It's not that kind of like. It's not a comparison word. This is like as in to enjoy something. Like. Want. Want. It's the palms up, open 5 hands, and then you come back to the claws. Want. I want to welcome the many YouTube or the iTunes subscribers. Just recently got the podcast listed in iTunes, and several people have subscribed to the podcast through iTunes. I appreciate that. If you are subscribing through iTunes or some other podcast directory that allows you to leave comments, then I'd appreciate you rating the show and leaving comments. Tell other people what your thoughts are about LearnSigns.com. Also, you can go to LearnSigns.com/16, the number 16, and you can put comments right at the bottom of the video. And also the videos are available at YouTube. So any of those places that you'd like to leave comments, that'll help other people that are curious about the podcast. They can know what it's about, how it works, and you can perform a service for them as well. Thank you for watching. Again, this is LearnSigns.com/16, episode 16.